So I came across this tweet which says that one of India's most massive hacks is happening right now. So Star Health is an insurance, like Star Health insurance data is some data which has been leaked, which is in terabytes in data, and it includes data like name, date of birth, address, phone number, PAN cards, and salaries for Indians. And this hacker, whoever has hacked it, is selling it for $150,000. Furthermore, what this hacker claims is that the CISO, which is like a senior person in the company, Amarjeet, sold him the data. Nothing is private in India, right? So when you throw acquisitions like this, you better back it up also. So I don't know personally, I haven't like fully verified myself if this is Amarjeet himself or not, but the claims are very, very bold by hacker himself. And I mean, obviously, like it's one person's word against other person's word, but there have been screenshots which show the email addresses and everything. So furthermore, in the tweet, he says that you can buy and see a sample of this data here. So this is the website where the hacker has hosted the sample. He also had a couple of bots over here, but it says now like bots are under maintenance, where you can check with the bots just to try out exfiltrate some information. So if you open these bots, for example, they just probably are blocked. So yeah, not sure if that is helpful. So let's review this website a bit. I'm leaking all of the Star Health customers and insurance claims sensitive data. This leak is sponsored by Star Health and Allied Insurance Company, who sold this data to me directly. So it's not exactly hacking because the data is just directly sold to you. So the hack word is slightly wrong. It's worse than a hack, where your company officials are just selling the data directly. You can check the authenticity of the data in the Telegram bots below and read about how they sold it in the section below. So it says that it has all the data until July 2024, which is 31 million customers with full name, PAN number, mobile number, email, date of birth, residential address, all of these things, right? So including like some of the, documents like Aadhaar card and all of that. So Aadhaar, for those of you who don't know, in India, Aadhaar card is sort of similar to how you have, your social security number in US, for example. There is also insurance claims data leak. So who has claimed what insurance, I'm assuming, with 5 million insurance claim data till early August. So Star Health Management CISO Chief Information Security Officer Amarjeet as MC6 sold all this data to me and then attempted to change deal terms, saying senior management of the company needs more money for backdoor access. Below is my screen cap video showing the real chats and emails with Star Health CISO. Video below, or on Archive they have also embedded it. And by the way, Archive I think is also down because they have also suffered a hack. Yeah, so it's a crazy week. But anyway, I think the video is still up on YouTube. So let's just take a look over here. Now the problem with stuff like this is that, it is possible that the hacker or whoever is leaking this data is trying to frame the CISO guy, right? We don't know with 100% certainty. Even the videos can be forged, all of that is possible. But if it is true, which very likely is, because why would you just leak the data first of all and then target somebody in the same organization? Why would you do that? Assuming that this is true, it is an extremely bad precedent, extremely bad thing, because in a country like India, there is no value of data. I'll give you this example. You would be shocked if you're somebody who's watching from India. If I look at have I been pawned, right? So go to this website once and enter your email address, right? I'll enter my mehulmpt@gmail.com email address, right? Take a look at these websites. Domino's. How many of you know that Domino's was hacked in 2021 and all of the 13 terabyte of data in Domino's India was compromised? Edmodo, I think, is also an Indian company. I'm not sure if Edmodo is an Indian company or not. Hathway is an Indian internet service provider, data hacked. Ixigo is an Indian company, data hacked. Rento Mojo is an Indian company, data hacked. So how many of you, if you are watching from India, you would have heard about these brands? Rento Mojo, Ixigo, Hathway, Domino's. These companies have been hacked before. Your data has been leaked. Do you guys even know that, right? Nobody cares. Not even the users, the people. You guys don't even care. That is why they can just get away with this stuff so easily. Now this Star Health hack, this has happened. I don't think nobody's even paying attention, because if you go down on this tweet a bit, you would see that this actually was a hack that happened a few weeks ago, not even like right now. So take a look at this. This post is from September 20th. Nobody cares. Nobody was willing to take a look at what has happened. No mainstream media reported. Even I did not get to know about it unless I saw that tweet, that particular tweet on my timeline. And today is October 12th. There has been like 22 days since this has been hacked, and no, I don't see any sort of activity on my timeline also. This is what the value of your private data is in India. If you're an Indian citizen, this is how they value your data. It doesn't matter whatever you are doing, they will just, sell it, make no efforts in order to protect your data. You are just some rupees on a platter. So you enter some data, every account, for example, carries like 1-2 rupee value, whatever it is, and they'll just sell it to the highest bidder. That is what has happened in this specific case. At least that's what the person who has leaked says. So let's take a look at this video, what's going on in this one. So this, I'm not sure like what chatting software this is, but it looks like some sort of chat software. Over here, he's talking with MC6, who refers to the CISO allegedly in this video. So he says like, you're looking to buy health sector India data. Yes, who are you? Denol referred me to you. He said you are interested in such data. I have major health insurance provider data of India, includes all of this. Very good. Can you show me sample and proof of authenticity? All the data is fresh and constantly updated. I can show you live data. This is August, right? 7 is August. No. 7 is July. So this chat is from July, and this video has been uploaded yesterday. Okay. So full data, all of that is there. Let's see. I can show you live data. Okay, show. Hello. Then they had probably some call or something. How much can you pay for this? Depends on how much quantity and proof of authenticity. It will be complete customers data with all the fields I told you. For authenticity, I will get you direct access. Now tell me how much can you pay for this? If you're able to provide proof of authenticity of the data, I can pay 15 USD in XMR. So this is like a crypto transaction, but 15,000 US dollars. You're trying to really lowball it. 20K if you're able to show the sample and prove authenticity today. Now my last offer is 35,000 US dollars in Bitcoin. I can get you access today. That is what your value is as a person, and not even like your specific value. Millions of people sold for $35,000. Bitcoin, no, I only deal in XMR and I can only pay in that. My last is 25K, and do you agree on escrow? I don't know about escrow services, never use them. You can trust me, I'm an authentic person, and I'm also earlier sold some data, not this data, to Denol. So this is not the first time this guy is doing whatever he's doing. I'm okay with XMR. I will create a wallet, but do 30K at least. I can give you a lot more data too after this deal. Amazing. Yeah, okay, but 20K is my final take or leave. Okay, I agree. Good, send me sample, proof authenticity. I'll issue you an account and share access details valid for 1 day. You can check the sample and then pay me, and I'll extend the access for you to download all the data. Share your email, since I don't have the stocks on my laptop where I will have to send the details. Okay, so this software is called QTalks, right? Let's study about this a bit. QTalks, a new kind of instant messaging. Government monitoring programs. QTalks provides an easy to use application that allows you to connect with friends, family without anyone else listening in. While other big name services require you to pay for features, QTalks is totally free, comes without advertising, all of that. So anonymous, basically anonymous chat, right? Okay, so he shares his Proton email address. How will this access work after I have paid? Until you have downloaded all the customer data till date. Okay, send me your wallet address for the payment, blah blah. Then he sends this email from amarjeet@starhealth.in. If this is true thing, then there should be extremely harsh punishment for this particular person, Amarjeet Khanuja. I have no other things, like of course it has to run its own course of investigation and all of that, but still this looks extremely bad as somebody who's at such a high senior position. So he allegedly says in the email, as discussed, I have generated a login for you for an internal portal since it's secure, and we have left an open API endpoint there for you to get your data. It has access to all of this. adam.starhealth.in/login. Send below API request to get properly formatted JSON after generating authorization headers. Also at the end, I've added an endpoint for you to also get policy digital PDF documents if you want that too. So he basically gave him an API endpoint, he gave him credentials, and okay, so he gave him like an HTTP request syntax, and he says like, okay, both working. This is like July 8th. Then Amarjeet says that, what does he say? He says, okay, message there in chat. And by the way, like if this guy's the real deal, is he could not be like more dumb than using his official email address for communicating. And I don't know like how authentic this video is, but if this is really authentic, I'm pretty sure there is a way for people to verify, like in Star Health, whether this email has been sent. If this guy who's the hacker can actually share like the whole email, how it came from, what has happened, there would be a way to verify if that has happened or not. But But I don't know, like it is 100% possible that this guy is also getting framed. So there is 100% that possibility, but the investigation has to run through. So message there in the chat, then the chat continues until you have downloaded all customer data. Okay, send me your wallet address for payment. He sends the payment. Can I convert to XMR to Bitcoin easily? I mean, come on, man. You are asking this question to him. You can pretty much like Google it, no? If you're willing to sell the data of people, look up no KYC exchanges or no KYC website. Google it. Payment done. One blockchain confirmation. It should have reflected in your wallet. It's appeared, but wait for all confirmation. Confirmation check. Yes, received. Hello, API is very slow. No more fresh data is coming in. Are you online? I have clients requiring data like complete health reports, disease details, all of this. Do you have any such data? Also, API is working very slow. Use directly Indian servers, VPS to download. It will be fast. Again, are you not replying in chat? More fresh data is not coming from API. Fix it. API is working fine. You have downloaded all the customer data and there is nothing more left. You can check. That is why you're not getting more fresh data. Come in chat. I can get you the insurance claims records. It contains all such data of people who have applied for taken an insurance claim. So this is where he leaked the insurance data. Claim records would be so good. Show, email me the access. So he does that. Will do. You can check for 1 day and then we can finalize a deal for that. So he asks additional money for insurance claims. 15,000 US dollars for this one. You took a lot for the other customers' data you sold me. Agree on this amount. Since I also need to resell it to make some good money, I will buy more data from you in future too. Okay, same wallet address, and after the payment I will get your account API access for this extended. Okay, sending now. So he sends the payment. Then, sorry for the delay, as discussed below. Details for claims data access. Similar to last one, I've generated credentials. Just amazing. Who needs to spend, time learning about computers anymore, learning about security systems when all you can do is just hack a human, right? With money. Money is the code injection. You hack a person at a senior level position. I mean, to be honest, this is a crime. This has to come under criminal activity. But leaking somebody's personal data by choice should carry like a extremely harsh punishment. It should be set as an example. I don't know, like probably it's India. People will just pay money for, just suppressing this and nothing good would come out of it. But still, like it's extremely bad. So second endpoint, same way you will catch how it works after you use it. Let me know. Working, come in chat. I have no idea like why they are doing this to and fro between email and chat. I know like his work laptop, that's what he said earlier, that his work laptop does not has this Q talks, but I can give you 15 USD for this one. You took a lot. Sure. So okay, sending now. Sent, not showed up in my wallet. You need to wait. It's not got a single confirmation right now. Yeah, you were right. It appeared now. Access, office is closed here now. We'll get it extended tomorrow first thing in morning. Your current access is also still valid and should be working. Hello, you revoked access. It's not working. Get it fixed now. Hello. So why are you not replying in chat? So this is like the end of chat. Okay. Insurance claims API access is not working. You revoked access. We'll reply in chat in a few minutes. Then reply me here right now. Why is it not working? You keep going away in chat and then don't reply me. Are you kidding me? Then there is one email. You have already taken 5 terabytes of data from the second access of claims. We stopped it now, since if you want to continue using, then you need to pay me $150,000 more, because I also need to share major portion of it with senior management for it to continue. I don't know like if this guy is the real deal or not, if he's keeping all this money for himself, but he jumping from 15K to 150,000 definitely smells like that it needs to be spread among more people. So it might be true. It might be false. It might be true. I don't know. This is what he's saying right now, but this is crazy. Like the whole management is corrupt. Nobody gives a flying F about your personal data, your email addresses, Aadhaar card, date of birth, whatever you say, nothing. No compassion for, what they will do with this data, what they would impersonate you. They would probably do a few things which will get you into trouble. Your PAN card numbers, your tax information, all of that can be leaked through these numbers. Crazy. So this guy then puts an ultimatum that give us 150K more to continue using it. Are you kidding? You want to scam me in this? You already took 15,000 for this claims data and earlier 28,000 for all customer data, which was already high. Don't try to play these games. It will be very bad for you. Then he says, I can't do anything. Senior management wants more cut for this since it's a very sensitive, detailed health records data and worth a lot. Are you for real, man? Amarjeet, I am running out of words, literally. Like I don't have words to say. Like how can somebody do something like this and then also involve their senior management? The fact fact that he says that senior management wants more, and assuming that all of these chats are true, means that not only senior management was corrupted from the day one, he was just operating without telling them, and then they discovered, and then they want to be participated in that. Nobody's taking any action against this guy from their management. Nobody. And like 15k, for example, jumping from 15k to 150k means that there are at least like 6 to 7, 8 people, like probably 10 people if you're doing it an equal split involved. And if the top 10 people in your company are corrupted, your company should be shut down by the government. The government has to intervene. It has to shut down, run this investigation, do whatever it takes. But nothing has happened for the last 22 days. I can see it, like no mention in mainstream media. Nothing has happened so far. So you promised me that I'll get all this data, and you agreed to the amount which I paid you. Either refund me my 15k in full or reinstate the access. This is a final warning. That's it. Nothing after this. So July 25th was the last communication. I think on September, I don't know why he waited a couple of months, but on 20th September, probably he leaked the data, and there is an update of phase 2 of Star Health soon. Their websites are operational, their businesses are operational. If you go ahead and look at news, for example, it has just started picking up in the mainstream media, right? So you can see this one day ago, 16 hours ago, 2 days ago. Where was this information on 20th September? Where was this information, guys? Like this is how it works, because now everyone is picking it up for whatever. I'm covering this because I saw this as a tweet. Somebody else saw this as a tweet somewhere else, like last a couple of days back. Now this guy, because he also saw, like, they are getting a lot of bashing now, so he has released a video yesterday for this whole thing. So I think it's fair to ask for answers, and it's fair to demand a full-on investigation what's going on, because it's worse than a hack, right? With hacks you learn things. Here, what do you even do with these people? You can't just you can fire them, sure, but how do you ensure the process that the next set of people who are here would not do the same things? How do you ensure that? By setting an example, in my opinion, right? So once you conduct the investigation and once you find the result, whoever is guilty, set an extreme example. Extremely disappointing video, I would say one of the most disappointing videos I have created so far, given that I'm somebody from India. So yeah, I don't have words for it. Let me know in the comments what do you think. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, share it with your friends and family if you want for it to spread, because until and unless people create pressure, bureaucratic pressure in India, I feel like things like these are just swept under the rug. You would see, like I showed you the example of Rent Mojo, all of this, Domino's, nothing happened. Like, they are just going on as a regular thing. This leak is slightly different because they are not hacked, they literally sold the data. So anyway, I'll just keep this video till this point. That's all for this one. I hope you learned something new. I'll see you in the next one really soon.